Okay, so our next topic is cerebellar peduncles, and actually these are large bundles of afferent and efferent fibers which are coming out and which are coming out and coming in to the cerebellum, which are coming out and into cerebellum. These are cerebellar peduncles, and there are three cerebellar peduncles: inferior, middle and superior. Okay, where the inferior one is attached to medulla, middle one is attached to pons, the superior one is attached to midbrain. Okay, now the most important thing in this is that you need to memorize all the afferent and efferent fibers, but you will not be able to memorize all of them. So do one thing, learn the whole inferior fibers, the afferent fibers and efferent fibers from the inferior cerebellar peduncle, and learn 2 or 3 from middle and superior. Okay, so so that when you're writing the exam, even though you don't get to write the whole thing, but at least you write something so that the examiner sees and gives you marks. So I am going to teach you according to the UQ questions. I have no plan in teaching you the whole thing, because this is how you have to structurally, these are the points you need to write in your exams for university questions. That is what I am teaching, or that is what I am telling. Otherwise I am not telling anything else. Okay, so we're going to start from inferior cerebellar peduncle. Good one. So the afferent fibers are there and efferent fibers are there. Okay, and then we're going to put here middle cerebellar peduncle, and we are going to write afferent fibers and efferent fibers. Okay, actually there are no efferent fibers. And then comes our next, which is superior cerebellar peduncle, and there are also afferent and efferent. Okay, now let's be fast, quick. Okay, so the first afferent fiber is from posterior spinocerebellar fibers, which is from thoracic Clark nucleus. Thoracic, or we also call it Clark's nucleus. Okay, Clark's column. So this posterior spinocerebellar, this is afferent. So this where is this arising? So this is arising from thoracic column or thoracic nucleus, column or nucleus. Okay, nucleus. And then comes olivocerebellar fibers. This arises from inferior olivary nucleus. Then comes parolivocerebellar fibers, posterior fibers, and then these are arising from arcuate nucleus. Accessory nucleus of olivary. We have dorsal and ventral accessory nucleus. It arises from there. Then comes cuneocerebellar fibers. This arises from accessory cuneate nucleus. And then comes anterior external arcuate fibers. This arises from arcuate nucleus. Okay, now the efferent fibers. Okay, what we are seeing before that, we have vestibulocerebellar and reticulocerebellar, which would definitely you can remember, like it arises from vestibular nucleus and from reticular nuclear or reticular formation, okay, from there. And then efferents, which are very important. Cerebello, you need to write cerebello, cerebello and cerebello. Cerebello vestibular, cerebello reticular, cerebello vestigial, olivary nucleus and efferents. So they would be reaching somewhere. So where this would be reaching? This, both of them first two, these two are reaching vestigial nucleus. So they both are efferents. They are from cerebellum, they are going to vestigial nucleus, and whereas this, we don't know where it is going. Okay. And then efferents for middle cerebellar peduncle are absent, so you can clearly write efferents are absent. And for middle cerebellar nucleus efferents, you can write pontocerebellar nucleus fibers, and then you can write reticulocerebellar fibers, okay. And then you can write this arises from pons, okay. And then you can write reticular, this arises from reticular formation, okay. And then there is no efferents. Then comes anterior. For superior efferents, we are going to learn anterior spinocerebellar tract. Anterior, we learned posterior spinocerebellar tract from here, so there is anterior spinocerebellar tract. It is the major efferent pathway, and then comes we'll write trigemino cerebellar tract. Trigemino cerebellar tract. It arises from trigeminal nucleus. That's it. And then for efferents, cerebro-rural or cerebello olivary fibers are there. Again, where it goes to inferior olivary nucleus. Inferior olivary nucleus. Wait. Okay. Actually, this also goes to inferior olivary nucleus. I'm so sorry. Inferior olivary nucleus, okay. And then you can also write cerebello reticular, which is also going to vestigial. Oh, this is arising from inferior olivary nucleus, and this is also arising from vestigial nucleus, vestigious nucleus, and these are also arising from vestigial nuclei, okay. These are also arising from vestigial nuclei. I mean, these fibers, okay, they are from cerebellum are leaving, so they are arising from the vestigial nuclei, deep nuclei, which we have learned. It is arising from there, and these deep connections are very, very important. You need to remember all of them. So first, inferior cerebellar peduncle, posterior spinocerebellar, which is arising from thoracic olivary nucleus, then olivocerebellar, which is arising from inferior olivary, par olivocerebellar, which is arising from accessory olivary nucleus, which are dorsal and ventral, and cuneo-cerebellar, which is arising from accessory arcuate nucleus, and then arcuate fibers, anterior external arcuate fibers, which is arising from arcuate nucleus. Then vestibulocerebellar and reticulocerebellar, they are respectively arising from vestibular nuclei and reticular nuclei. Then efferents, these are all coming from cerebellum. So cerebello vestibular, cerebello reticular, cerebello olivary. So from where they are arising from vestigial nucleus. The first two one, cerebellar olivary, is arising from inferior olivary nucleus. Then comes middle cerebral peduncle. There we have written pontocerebellar and reticulocerebellar. So pontocerebellar arising from pons, reticulocerebellar arising from reticular formation. Efferents are absent. Superior cerebellar, we have written trigeminal, and what we have written inferior, posterior spinocerebellar fibers. So here we are going to write anterior spinocerebellar tract, which is the major tract, okay, which is the major tract or the major pathway, afferent pathway. Then comes trigeminal cerebellar tract, which is trigeminal nucleus, and then comes efferents. Efferents, we are going to write the same thing, cerebello olivary and cerebello reticular. This is from inferior olivary nucleus, this is from vestigial nucleus. So this much you need to write if cerebellar peduncles is given as a short note. It can be a short essay, it can be a short note, and cerebellum is an essay question, so it can come under that.